What it is, what it ain't, it's your boy DRE, the realest of a big Dre, with your dose of random hilariousness here on WDRBmedia.com, as well as iHeart and TuneIn Radio, where I give you the real with the funny. So let's jump into it like Thanksgiving dinner. Today's sponsor is my company, Creations by Dre. Currently now, we are having a 20% off all orders over $20. All you have to do is type in Dre Art 20 at checkout on the website creationsbydre.com. You can also check out my Instagram and Facebook, Creations by Dre. Once again, 20% off all orders over $20. Just put in Dre Art 20 at the checkout at creationsbydre.com. All right, y'all. Man, these PlayStation 5s, the hot ticket item, man. I got people checking 20 different websites at the same time, man. Goodness. Shout out to all the parents that's trying, man. Especially single mothers, man. Single mothers that's hopping around on websites. Y'all the real MVPs, man. Because goodness gracious. Man, that's a lot. That is a lot of jumping around. I know my mom was helping a couple people try to find some, and she's on 3 different devices trying to find them. Man, mind blowing. Yeah, you think about especially, the devices now versus back then when we were kids, asking for Nintendos and stuff, and our parents were doing the same thing. And now people in my age range are doing the same thing for their kids, so it's crazy. It is crazy. A stand-up bit hit is gonna come from the late great Charlie Murphy. Yes, Eddie Murphy's brother passed away a few years ago from sickness. Very funny guy. Of course, everybody remembers him from the Chappelle Show, especially Prince and Rick James skits. But here we go with a stand-up bit hit from Charlie Murphy here on Random Hilariousness.
Charlie Murphy's on the Arsenio Hall show, man. I'm happy, man. I'm really happy. Because I come from New Jersey and it's very cold there right now. It's nice and warm out here. I like it when it's warm, you know. Where I live at, it's really cold. I don't like the winter. The winter reminds me of some of my worst memories. Like Hurricane Sandy. Remember Hurricane Sandy? Hurricane Sandy left me without power for 5 days. I was not prepared to not have power for 5 days. 5 days is long enough for your kids to start second-guessing your authority. 3 days into that, my son walked up to me and was like, hey, so why we gotta listen to you? You can't even get the lights on. I was like, wow, this little boy got a point. I ain't like that feeling, man, but I'm happy to be here today, man. Even though I had a weird day, I got here early, you know. Had to go to the mall and pick some stuff up. Went to the mall, you know, I'm walking through the mall and seen this woman pushing a stroller. That's some normal to see, you know, a woman pushing a stroller. But as she walked past me, I glanced in the stroller. Dog was in the stroller. That me off, man. I really want to kick that stroller over. Got 2 steps past us, see another woman walking a baby on a dog leash. What's going on out here, man? Struck me as strange, you know? So I left the mall, and went across the street to the 7-Eleven to get me some rolling papers. Because yes, I do smoke weed every now and then. Yeah. Every now and then, like once an hour, you know. Walked in the 7-Eleven and asked the dude for the rolling papers, and dude behind the counter got off, man. Had a scowl on his face. We don't sell drug paraphernalia here. I was like, really? Why not? I mean, you selling alcohol here. Look, you got condoms, you got sex pills. You even selling ham sandwiches. And you a Muslim. I don't think this is supposed to be happening right now, Hassan. So I left the 7-Eleven, you know, went right across the street to the gas station, got me some rolling papers, went back to my room, rolled me a fat one up, you know. Turned the TV on, I'm smoking it. And anyone who smokes weed knows there's an exact moment when the weed kicks in. You be stuck for a moment, you have to be like this. So I was in front of the TV stuck, you know, and this commercial came on with Shaquille O'Neal selling this car. The Buick LaCrosse. Built for comfort. And when he said, built for comfort, it shook me out of my stuck state. I was like, wait a minute. Shaq can't fit no Buick LaCrosse. I met Shaq before. I remember after one of my shows, they was like, Charlie, man, Shaq is waiting for you in the dressing room, you know? So I got real excited and rushed back to the dressing room, and the dressing room had one of them drop ceilings, which was fine for me, but when I walked in, Shaq was like this. And I kept hearing something going, whack, 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 whack. And I was like, what the hell is that? I looked over his shoulder, the ceiling fan was whipping his... So right then and there, I knew that Shaq could not fit in no Buick LaCrosse. The only way I can imagine Shaq fitting, you know, the only way they could sell that commercial to me is if, you know, they show Shaq come out the house and they got two separate Buick LaCrosse. And he steps inside them, you know. And then the roller skates down the block. The Buick LaCrosse. But oh yeah, before I forget, man, I can't forget this, man. Paula Deen has been forgiven. I know you've seen it on the news. They forgave her, you know. And I remember the very first day when I heard that scandal break out, I was watching TV and the news came on. They said, today, Paula Deen's entire Food Network empire, valued at $17 million a year, has come under jeopardy due to the fact that Paula's been caught using the N-word, otherwise known as I was in my living room, I was like, wow, $17 million a year for saying the word. That's messed up, man. I say the word about 200 times a day myself. So when they forgave her, you know, I kind of went along with it, because I'm going to be honest with you. As a black man, I didn't get mad when Paula Deen said the word. I got mad about all the recipes she stole from. I'm Charlie Murphy. This is the Arsenio Hall Show. This is how we put it down, baby.
Once again, that was Charlie Murphy with our stand-up bit hit. May his memory live on forever. Very, very funny guy as well. I'm going to jump into a Who Dat music artist. This next artist, his name is J.J. Day. I've known him for years. We go back like a Cadillac on four flats. Or is it a four flats on a Cadillac on four flats? So, y'all get the point. Either way, I've known this guy for a minute. Out of South Carolina. You can find him on Instagram at JJ_Day. That's DAE. He has new music out on all streaming platforms, including YouTube, Apple Music, and such. But I'm going to play one of his songs that everybody knows him for in his area called Shout Out to Me. So this is our Who Dat music artist, JJ Day, with his song Shout Out to Me, here on Random Hilariousness.
See, I'm grown without enough patience. I'm a should've done blown up. These guys asking for latest while I'm out stacking my pages. Don't give this boy an inch, best believe we taking them out. If she's ever taking these inches, best believe she's gonna get loud. They say I rap like I already rap with two chicks in the bad rap. All eyes when I step inside. I'm not that dude, just that guy. Guitar in the studio, my word chain is set to tone. Get a little tense when I'm in my zone. Girls yell out, I love that song. So wake up in the morning, two girls putting on clothes. Never been the one taking my two beautiful girls, and they been loving them was right. I don't ever wanna be wrong. I want my money long, 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 long. So shout out to people that called it. Shout out to proving them right. Shout out to living this life. Shout out to people that grind all day. Shout out to people that party all night. Shout out to her. Shout out to her and her friend for definitely keeping it tight. Man, we only live in the moment, but we definitely doing it right. So shout out to me. Oh man, no man, I'm stuck in this moment. So shout out to me. Oh man, no man, I'm stuck in this moment. So shout out to me. Oh man, no man, I'm stuck in this moment. So shout out to me. Oh man, no man, I'm stuck in this moment. So shout out to me. Real niggas stay hungry. Fake niggas don't love me. Girls out here want me. I say truth is it's lovely. I stay eating on my grind, leaving these fake niggas behind. These girls whisper they love me. Truth is they lying. That's how money long design. Live this moment like it was done. They chasing after that fame. All work could drive you insane, but it's hard to lose my mind when I get that pinky ends with brain. Back to taking over this world. Ooh, with or without your love, man, I made the bed that I'm lying in. Call me Brian Flanagan, gave him cocktails and dreams. She's obsessed with friends of fiend. Spit that money, spit that green. Money, fat, pockets lean. You were once upon a time, I never was. Now I'm all there is. Yeah, let it breathe. Woo! So shout out to people that called it. Shout out to proving them right. Shout out to living this life. Shout out to people that grind all day. Shout out to people that party all night. Shout out to her. Shout out to her and her friend for definitely keeping it tight. Man, we only live in the moment, but we definitely doing it right. So shout out to me. Oh man, no man, I'm stuck in this moment. So shout out to me. Oh man, no man, I'm stuck in this moment. So shout out to me. Oh man, no man, I'm stuck in this moment. So shout out to me. Oh man, no man, I'm stuck in this moment. So shout out to me.
Once again, that was our Who Dat Music artist, my homeboy JJ Day with Shout Out to Me. Once again, you can find him on Instagram at JJ_Day. And if you want to be a Who Dat Music artist just like a sponsor, all you got to do is hit me up on Instagram and Facebook, like I say every week at Big Dre Comedy, or my email, bigdrecomedy864@gmail.com, with the subject head, Who Dat Music Artist, a sponsor. Seeking a sponsor. This week's sponsor is my business, Creations by Dre. Currently having a sale, 20% off on all orders over $20. Just put in Dre Art 20 at checkout on creationsbydre.com. Don't forget to follow WDRB Media at wdrbmedia.radio on Instagram, WDRB Media on Facebook, and their website, wdrbmedia.com. You can also listen to all the shows on iHeart and TuneIn Radio. Just search WDRB Media. Follow and listen live 24/7 for double the information and inspiration. Don't forget to follow me, your boy, Big Dre, on Instagram and Facebook at Big Dre Comedy. Y'all, I gotta dip out of here like a roller coaster. I gotta go try to find me a PS5. I'm gonna see if I got any luck. So, from this time to the next time and in between time, y'all know what I always said. I'm at where I'm at, not BYB. Stay safe, stay easy, stay blessed, and love one another. Almost at the end of this year, y'all. It's crazy. Very, very crazy. Time flew by. Crazy, crazy year, but time flew by. I can't believe it. Almost 2021. Please hope for a better year next year. Anyway, this has been your dose of random hilariousness with your boy, your cousin, your best friend, your neighbor next door, that dude down the street, all the other good stuff. DRE on WDRB. Peace.
Thank you for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
And always remember, when you move in silence, tell everybody. How else they gonna know?